Hey everybody, what's going on? ShabbyDoo here, and today I am inviting you into my woodworking shop within Icarus because I want to talk about the electric carpentry bench and its lesser known friend, the carpentry bench, and talk about productivity, output costs, and to see if this is actually worth your investment. So first of all, let's talk cost. This is obviously a tier 4 item, right? So let's jump into the tier 4, go all the way towards the end here, and we have our electric carpentry bench. So any item that requires composites effectively will cost you 162 electronics. Now, Shabby, where the hell did you just pull this number out of your what? No, what? Yeah, you want to know? Here we go. Let's go on an adventure here. So let's start from the beginning. In order to start here, we need a fabricator. And we're just going to talk about electronics, okay? And in concrete mix, because those are the most highest cost materials here, right? So we've got 30 electronics and 30 concrete here, okay? That gets us our fabricator. Next, we need to build a biofuel generator. There's 12 more electronics, so we're at 42. We need an electric tool, which is 8 gold. So we could effectively say that this is roughly like 5 electronics, but let's not even count this. So we're at 42. Then we're going to need a material processor because that's what we need to make composite paste. We're at 102. Then we need the electric furnace so we can cook that paste into actual composites. Now we're at 162. So that's where this number comes from. That's 162 electronics plus 110 concrete. That all day, and this is the tier 4. Obviously, we're going to need tier 3 benches and stuff, but let's just encapsulate tier 4 costs. That's what it'll cost for you to build anything that requires composites. That's your compound bow, that's your chemistry bench, your electric anything. That's where you always begin, is 162 electronics, and then you can get crafting. Now, the question is it worth that base cost of 162 electronics plus some concrete, plus another 10 composites, 60 steel, which is pretty incredulous, another 40 iron, and then 20 more electronics. So we're at 182 electronics all day for this one machine. 60 steel, which is 360. No, that doesn't sound right. Yeah, 360 iron ingots, or iron ore, sorry, 360 iron ore, which is not an insignificant amount, but it's not significant either. You're just going to need some coal as well, but it's still a lot. And then on top of that, you know, we got the 10 composites. So there's 10 more gold flakes or platinum, but that's pretty minuscule now that we've got the alternative recipe for composites using the platinum ore. Sorry, I ran out of breath there. Long tangent. But yeah, that's our base cost. So let's talk about efficiency. So we've got here is we can make all of our wooden products in here, just like you can at the carpentry bench. But let's first start at our carpentry bench. I'm going to grab a little bit of wood. And so let's talk about, it's way over here too. I should have brought it with me, but it's fine. Let's start with refined wood and sticks. So one batch, 20 seconds for refined wood, 5 seconds for sticks. Okay, so 20 seconds for refined wood and 5 for sticks. Refined wood, 10 seconds, so half the time. Sticks, 2 seconds, so we could probably say roughly half the time there as well. So we're at about twice as fast at the moment for basic raw goods. Let's talk about actual production items that you would be making at these benches besides your sticks, because you should be using the talent perk when respecs come out this week, and be using and crafting all your sticks in your inventory anyways, because it is still faster than this bench. Now let's talk about decorations here. Why don't we build a wooden floor? Craft that. So 4 seconds, right? Okay, 4 seconds, not bad. Not bad at all. I can wait 4 seconds. We'll build a wooden floor here. And 2 seconds, so we're still at twice the speed. So that's not bad. Let's. I'm going to queue up a couple more of these over here, as well as some over there, because I want to make a decoration, and we'll compare some decorations as well, just so we can get like a full output for speeds here and whatnot. So let's build a wood table, 5 seconds, a chair, 5 seconds. So pretty standard across the board, right? 5 seconds for both of the, whatchamacallit, decorative items. So let's go back here and do the same thing. Keep this tick for tack. We got a table, 2 seconds, and a chair, 2 seconds. So we can effectively say that this is 50% faster than using that bench. So is it worth it? Well, no, it's not. At the end of the day, there's no viable reason for you to ever build this machine unless you're just looking for immersion, which is obviously a different fun factor. But I'm talking utility versus output versus cost and like functionality within missions, right? So if you're in an outpost, yeah, you know, go farm, get all your stuff, build electric carpentry bench, have the top tier materials, have your best looking base possible. But when you're on an objective based mission, that's just not it, right? We're not here to waste time on useless items like this. There's no tier 4 recipes within this branch. There's no special tier 4 unlockables that can only be crafted at electric carpentry bench. They don't exist. The only use for it is to speed it up. And when you talk about it, like 2 times, that's not a lot. When we did the test on the chemistry bench, it was almost 4 to 5 times faster. But this is already plenty fast, except for sticks, which, like, if we compare like a full batch of sticks, obviously, like when you go in and do sticks, like you do a bunch at a time, right? So like 25 sticks, you know, that was a bit over 2 minutes. Times that by 4, that's 8 minutes to do 1 stack of wood in there. So if you don't have the perk and you're doing that, you know, come over here. We'll do 25 again, you know, just so you can see the numbers here. A minute. So like it's literally half the time. So you can make a batch of sticks in 4 minutes instead of 8 minutes. But you should be doing that in your pocket anyways, because in your pocket, do I have wood on me? I don't even have wood on me. In your pocket, it's so much faster to craft sticks on your own, right? Here, look, crafting and sticks. I'll do 25. Craft. 12 seconds. 12 seconds. Your person can whittle down 25 freaking logs into sticks faster than your electric carpentry bench can. And not like just faster. We're talking 5 times faster. Your little meat stick fingers are faster at whittling down wood than this bench of mass intelligence, machinery, electronics, titanium blades. Like, nope. Your fingers are just better. So yeah, there is 0 utility for this besides immersion factor, decoration, until they actually start putting more content into the game that actually puts viability into these tier 4 machines. You know, we can't stand here and be like, look at all this content in tier 4. There's almost no content in tier 4. This is not content. This is what we call a placeholder. This has 0 viability or functionality within the actual working framework of this game, besides being aesthetically pleasing and giving a little bit of a speed boost for an enormous amount of materials. I mean, you're talking, to do that, we talked almost like 100 something electronics, right? Tier 2. Where is it? It's way down here. A carpentry bench is 80 wood, 12 rope, and 120 nails. That's nothing. So you're spending like 100+ times those amount of resources just to get twice as fast when you can still do shit in your inventory faster than any of these benches can, and then make some interior wood. Use a carpentry bench. There's no reason to use this, like I said, unless you're just looking for immersion, having fun building, and otherwise a very custom building experience. That's the only time this is useful. And then in that effect, sure, it's fun, it's cute, it's amusing. It's like when you can change the color of your clothes, in my opinion, which I do enjoy. I love cosmetics. But in a game like this, I prefer functionality and viability more than a cosmetic item in my game. But all right, guys, that's my take on it. If you liked that, make sure you hit that like button down below. And don't forget, we've got a couple more benches to talk about. We already talked about the chemistry bench, so make sure you go check that video out if you haven't already. And next, make sure you hit that subscribe button as well so you can hear about the sweet, shabby content that'll be the electric masonry bench, the electric composter, and the metal oxide dissolver. But all right, guys, as usual, this has been ShabbyDoo, and I hope the rest of your day is not too shabby.